Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Schrader's going to have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Philadelphia. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback. It's Cam Ward.
3 touchdowns, Kate, is a great week for him. But less so when every one of them was matched by an interception. Those turnovers were a part of why they ended up on the lose.
Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Eagles get to it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, and rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Ward now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Eagles have it. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want,
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've got a timeout as they rush out to treat an injured player, and no, this is not what anyone wanted to see. Jalen Hurts, the one injured on that play. Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's McCoy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Ward. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. This one finds the fullback. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys.
First down throw here for Ward. And screen here to Blue. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
3rd down run with Blue. He dodged the tackle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Downs 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. Jukes away from one. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Hurts on 1st down. He'll step up, and there he goes. Young Smith Hurts fumbles. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
The Cowboys about set to take over. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On first down, Hurts. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
They go play fake with Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
He rocks that tackler. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue are ready to take over once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. 1st and 10 here. Ward taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Middle of the field, and he's got Chase. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Runs the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's got it over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, it's Ward. Dumped off to his running back. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Crashes through a tackle. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Eagles get to it. They'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down throwing for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual, why? I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Take it off with it again. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down.
39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the pistol, Hurts. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
The throwaway. He was covered by Travis Hunter.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Cowboys and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First play is a design run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now Ward. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Harrison secures this left side. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45.
13 more yards. That's another Cowboys.
First down throw here for Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Cowboys, first down.
They'll start the drive with blue. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Taken down.
Last this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And screen here to Blue. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's cut by Harrison. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defense coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hit top 5 in rushing yardage. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
And kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Making the call himself. Escapes a defender. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
On 1st down, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Eagles, first down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys are ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ward in the pistol. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
At the 23-yard line.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call. But it's a big one in football, too. And those 3 should pay dividends.
On the return, here's Palmer. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And this is Rashee Rice. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Chiefs win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, why don't we go out to the Space City of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the 1st-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Vikings use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Trey Benson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Cardinals get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
At the Cowboys' 28-yard line.
We put a receiver in motion left. Hurts looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Here he goes, third and long. That's the line, he's going to run for it. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Now Hurts on third and long. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Blue running to the right. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle, Blue. A lot of space ahead. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Blue gets the handoff. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 7. First down, Cowboys.
On the give, it's Blue. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it off. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. Spins right by him. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Let's get to that wide, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Gain 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Quick throw is caught. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Downfield.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard. So they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's him on a quick hitter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Number 9. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds Chase on the slant. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
First down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Dallas.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He gets it. Continuing to move past the 45. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he gets it forward to see about a yard out of that. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up. Going through here. Finds his way through a tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now looking to throw with Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Ward. To the middle, it's snared by Ferguson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ward now on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Gain of 6. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Moving the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He will not score, but that does set him up Brock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it is textbook.
He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. It's behind it.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts on first down. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Ivan Pace on the coverage.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
4 yards. That's good for Eagles. First down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
It's Hurts once again. Oh no, the ball was loose! But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
They'll send out the punting unit. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. The Cowboys and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Now it's blue. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Gets it to the 15. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Oh, option play on 2nd and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Eagles 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running back sent in motion.
33-yard line.
Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles 14 points back. 1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left and that clock winding down. Steps up and he's running with it. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. On 1st down, it's Blue. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. There's a dive up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to get in with the option here. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for the Cowboys. 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Sign quarterback run here. the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.